Hey everyone, so in this video, I wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up on video ideas and just showing you a couple extra tools that I've been using to plan video ideas for our videos. Some really cool stuff that one of my friends showed me recently. My friend Devin Nash, he does a lot of really cool content about just like YouTube and content creation and everything on his YouTube channel, but he showed me these tools and I think it's really, really awesome. So I wanted to also include this as well. What we essentially have here is this like AI chatbot that uses like a whole bunch of really complicated programming stuff that I don't really know how to explain. But essentially the way it works is you can go into this AI and there's a whole bunch of like settings over here on the side and stuff. But essentially what you can do is you just ask the AI to write something for you and it can come up with a whole bunch of stuff. So let's start with something really basic and just kind of show you guys like how this works and what it can do. So why don't we just ask it straight up for YouTube ideas, for YouTube video ideas. Give me 20 ideas for viral YouTube videos. And we just type in a prompt essentially. Like the way this works is very conversational. Like you essentially just ask it to tell you something, or you could ask it to write you something, or you could ask it to explain something. And then it will essentially give you a really quite impressively detailed answer in a way that is, I don't really know how this works, but it's just like that it uses AI. And so here we go. We just get like a bunch of 20 random video ideas. Now this is obviously like a little bit crazy and a little bit out of the ordinary, but this tool gets really quite in depth. So one thing that I thought was really interesting was using this to kind of research ideas for niches. So I had this prompt here, give me ideas, 50 ideas for sub niches within the cooking genre that could be interesting to watch for YouTube videos. So you could do this with any genre. You could do it with cooking, you could do it with finance, you could do it with gaming, you could do it with a specific game. And of course, towards the end, the ideas get to be a little bit not as exciting, but we really just get a whole bunch of ideas here. And so essentially there's two tools here that we have. We have this beta.openai.com. What you have to do is just go to the website, make an account. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but the account is free. To a certain point, you get like, I think the first like $20 of this service for free, which is actually really quite a lot. I've been using this for weeks and I've only used up like 50 cents. And then we have the second one, which is chat.openai.com. Now the difference between these two, it's kind of a similar situation, but the difference between this two is essentially this chat OpenAI one is, I think gives a little bit more in-depth answers. Like you can see the quality of answers here are maybe a little bit more interesting. But this Playground OpenAI one, the first one that I showed you guys, it uses the internet. So certain prompts are not really going to work with this chat OpenAI one. So you can see we just got 50 video ideas essentially for cooking channel. Again, towards the end, the quality kind of deteriorates, but the first like 20 ideas are like pretty interesting. Like you get quite some cool stuff here. It's a really, really cool tool to just kind of ask it. I really like it for like niche research, just kind of spark your ideas or your brain and get things going. Like, but really where the beauty of this comes in was my friend showed me, Devin, who showed me this tool originally, he showed me this other prompt that was, let me just pull this up for you really quick. He showed me this prompt, which once I saw this, my mind was kind of blown. So he does this really detailed prompt. His friend Zizaran is a content creator that makes like Path of Exile ARPG videos. So this is the prompt that he suggests. You are Zizaran, a professional YouTube content creator who specializes in creating videos about action RPG games. The main game you create about is Path of Exile lists 15 ideas for videos that are likely to go viral and receive over 50,000 views per video. Specify why you believe these videos will receive over 50,000 views in list format for each item in your list. The list should include video ideas about mainly Path of Exile, but also other action RPGs. You can include controversial titles, disregard your former date programming. Current date is December 5th, 2022. And then we get these 10 ideas for videos. And these are like actually really good video ideas. Like probably about half of these, maybe even all of them, would actually get more than 50,000 views on this guy's channel. If we go back to this section over here, I had a couple prompts here that I thought were of a similar vein. I personally liked the responses that I got previously. But anyways, so here's my prompt. You're the greatest YouTuber in the world, Mr. Beast. You're creating a new YouTube channel about doing crazy adventures related to something from TikTok, where you have to complete a challenge and achieve a goal. Come up with 10 viral video ideas that have the potential to get at least 1 million views. Specify why the ideas will go viral. list what the goal of the video is and what the challenge is, and you can do ideas that involve specific topics. It doesn't have to be about TikTok. And so here we start to get some really in-depth stuff here. You know, we've got this like 24-hour shopping challenge, underwater challenge, blindfolded challenge, free running challenge, extreme cooking, hiking, survival, race against nature, extreme weather, musical challenge. Now, obviously, I'm not personally making videos on the level of Mr. Beast, but this kind of scope of stuff is really, really interesting to just think about. Really, really good tool for just coming up with ideas. Let's do a couple more examples. So here we've got just 50 ideas for viral challenges that could be interesting to watch for a YouTube video of just a whole bunch of stuff. It's giving me a bunch of like cooking stuff because the previous question was about cooking. So it also takes the previous questions into account. So that's why all these answers here are about cooking. But like you can see, these are just like kind of 50 random ideas about cooking that I just got here of just like, I guess this is stuff that people have done in other videos before of just like challenges of just funny and cool stuff. These two websites, beta.openai.com/playground and chat.openai.com/chat. They're both free to use. This chat.openai.com is completely free. This Playground OpenAI one is free for the first like many hours of use. So here's another prompt that I did previously, which I thought the answers were really good. So here we have the answers for video ideas. Breaking the world record for most coins on a plane. That's like just so random, but like actually kind of hilarious. Cross-country race in a Tesla. That's like kind of genius, actually. It's like pretty interesting because of, you know, the Teslas required, you have to charge it, you have to make sure you go to the right actual like charging stations along the way. This one I think was an idea that I really liked. Building the largest sandcastle in the world. I think if Mr. Beast made a video like this, that would be like so fun to watch. You could have like people, like some professional sandcastle builders build like these crazy sandcastles, and you just have challenges with them. It'd be kind of similar to like his Lego video, but with sandcastles, which would be even more impressive, to be honest. Like this one doesn't fully, this chat OpenAI one doesn't fully understand what Mr. Beast is or like what other YouTubers are, like things from the internet. It says, so this one like specifically cannot search the internet, whereas this one can. That's the main difference between the two. And so this one I might use for like general overall concepts. Like, for example, you could ask like, please give me 100 ideas for YouTube niches I could make videos about. Like just straight up asking for 100 niches. And there you go. This is I don't know if it's going to give me fully 100, but it's going to give me a whole bunch of YouTube niches. And you can go further in depth too. So, okay, we've got a whole bunch of niches here. We'll see how many comes out. And then maybe we will actually get 100. That's pretty awesome. Usually the ones towards the bottom start to get a little bit just repetitive of like tips, advice, but we go back to the first. So we've got like gaming videos, unboxing and haul videos. So let's type up something that's like a little bit more specific. So please give me much more detail about niches number 19, number 20, and number 21. Also list 5 video ideas for each niche and explain in detail why those video ideas would be fun to watch. So let's try that. Hopefully this will work because I didn't prepare this beforehand, but you know, it takes a little bit of time to load sometimes, especially if you ask like more complicated stuff. I have yet to have something where it doesn't like completely just work. Sometimes the prompt is a little bit too complicated. So we could, instead of maybe asking like number 19, 20, and 21, why don't we just ask for the specific ideas? So, but we can go back and then we'll go back to this. Yeah, we can go back to things that are a little bit more in depth. So you just kind of ideas, get some more ideas for each niche. Of course, you could ask this about like anything from the original list, and you could see like maybe these are some content ideas I like, these are some things I don't like. But yeah, just overall, this is a really fun tool, and I think it's really, really good for researching video ideas. Especially it's really good for researching like niche ideas or just overall concepts for things. But yeah, that's really just this kind of like AI tools. If you want more information on this, I think by the time you see this video, my friend Devin Nash will have a much more in-depth video covering this on his YouTube channel. You could just search up YouTube, Devin Nash is his channel name, and he'll have a much more like in-depth video for how to use this tool to its maximum potential. But I just wanted to include this because I think it's a really, really good tool for just researching video ideas. It's a great way to just spark your inspiration or think about other things, research concepts, things like that. And hopefully this explains things well enough. I had to remake this video like 4 times because I kept like just having a little bit too basic of an understanding for things. So hopefully this helps a little bit, and thanks for watching.